What up, Net fans? NetsBoy here, bringing your latest in your, well, not really existent Brooklyn Nets news. Not much to talk about for this video. I'm just going to keep it very quick and brief. As we all know, the Nets have been eliminated from the playoffs. They were eliminated 2 series ago to the Heat, blah, 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 but I still keeping the videos going, la, 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 because the NBA season is still going on, and blah, 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 blah. I'm an egotistical fool. So, I'm still keeping the videos going. We're about to enter, though, the NBA Finals. But before I get to that, we'll talk about the few little things of Nets news. I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but Darren Williams had surgery on both his ankles. Arthroscopic surgery, and I'm just really sick of him and his ankles. I'm sick of the fact that his ankles are always hurting, that he's always having problems, the fact that he's a shell of a point guard that he used to be, and that he's just go and listen to the song that I wrote like 3 videos ago or something like that. I'm sick of him, and whatever. You know, there's so many cool ideas that I would love to try to somehow see happen. You know, I was thinking really like crazily, like, oh, let's trade Darren Williams and I don't remember why. It's Darren Williams and Kevin Garnett. If Kevin Garnett could approve to be traded for Russell Westbrook or something, I thought of something like that, something funny like that. I don't remember everything. It's ridiculous. Actually, that wouldn't even work because Darren Williams makes too much damn money, and that would be twice as much as what Russell Westbrook's making. The guy is such a freaking disaster. Can't stand him. But it's just so many question marks the Nets are going to have to answer coming forward. We all know, will Paul Pierce come back? Will Garnett retire? Is Darren Williams ever going to become good? Will Brook Lopez heal from his injury and be a dominant center like he was before? What's going to happen to Sean Livingston? What's going on with that other European Bogdanovic guy, whatever it is? I thought the Nets had the rights to him, but I don't know if he's going to anymore. I think they I don't know. But Mason Plumlee was first team all rookie. Whoa! That was cool. I didn't mention that last time. That just came out the day after I posted the video, so I didn't talk about it. That was pretty cool. Goes to show you how weak the rookie class was this year. I mean, Mason Plumlee, a guy who, you know, averaged, I think, like 6 rebounds and like 6 points a game or something. He's got to make first team rookies, but that's okay. He was fantastic. And I like him a lot, and congrats to Mason Plumlee for doing that, and all so on and so forth. But that's it with the Nets. No other Nets news. It's not about the Nets anymore. It's about the NBA Finals. I know what you're thinking, NetsBoy. I thought you were just supposed to talk about the Nets. Like I said last few videos, until the NBA season is over, I'm keeping the videos going. Why not? They're fun. If you're watching these videos, I hope you're more than just a Nets fan. I hope you're a basketball fan. Or just friends and family who happen to find this very amusing. Either way, you're watching. And if you're not watching, then I'm not talking to you. But, yeah, I'm literally not talking to you. But let's look at the finals here. NetsBoy, despite the road being a little bumpy into the games, basically predicted this. Actually, I did. I predicted Heat versus Spurs going into the playoffs. That was my prediction. I hit it right on the head. I was wrong with my bold prediction. Remember, I said the Heat and Pacers would not play each other in the Eastern Conference Finals. I was wrong with that. But I was dead on with the selection of the finals, Heat and Spurs. Not that was really that much of a reach. I'm pretty sure if you asked most basketball analysts, they would have told you the Heat and the Spurs are the 2 best teams. I mean, a lot of people thought OKC was good. Look, OKC might be one of the most overrated teams in the NBA. And I say that very kindly, because they are one of the best. You know, they're a top 5 team in the NBA, but they're not a championship team. And here's the reason, the big reason only. They don't have a single post presence at all. There's no one you can give the ball down in the post. And to be honest, you need some guy who can post up down the stretch. Because when you go up against, you know, a LeBron James or a really good lockdown perimeter defender, the only way to guard those guys is really bending in the post. And they don't have that. Kevin Durant doesn't play in the post. He just uses his length and score. Russell Westbrook can slash to the basket. He's pretty good, but he's a head case and he'll miss layups half the time. And they're not going to win. I can tell you right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder will not win a championship unless they get some sort of player who can establish a post presence. Maybe it's Durant. Maybe he'll develop a really good post game. Okay, maybe that'll be good. Or they go and make a trade or something. You know, if I'm the How about that bold idea? I just thought a bold idea. Why don't they try to trade Russell Westbrook for Brook Lopez? I wouldn't want that personally, but I think that'd be pretty cool of a move. You know what I mean? That'd be a pretty... I mean, that's what they need. They need a post guy. And they don't need Russell Westbrook. They need a guy who can give the ball in the post. But that's beside the point. So, that's, you know... So, wasn't shocked at all that the Thunder lost. You know what I mean? I wasn't. But, so, the Spurs and the Heat, that's what I expected. And that's what we got again. Rematch of last year's finals. But this time, I'm going Spurs in 6. I believe it. Spurs have the home field advantage. Home court advantage this time. And not that it really matters. I just think they're the better team. I think Dwayne Wade is aging, though he's still very effective and doing a really good job. I think he's not the type of player he was. I think LeBron James has to do everything now. I think the Spurs defense is going to do a great job really frustrating the others on the Heat. You know, the way to beat the Heat, and I said it before, you got to make just LeBron beat you. I mean, look, you have to make LeBron score 40-something points to beat you. That's the way you need to play the Heat, because if, you know, Bosh is going to get his 18 and be a pain in the ass from 3. You know, he'll miss all his 3-pointers except for one down the stretch, which matters, like in the Brooklyn series. You know, Dwayne Wade's going to get his 20 points a game off his, you know, BS foul calls and all that stuff. And LeBron James is going to get his, but the key to beating the Heat is stopping the rest of the players. Stop Mario Chalmers. Stop Ray Allen. Stop Rashard Lewis, who out of nowhere is good again. You know, you got to stop those players, because if they're just the big 3 who's scoring, you can beat them. And that's what I think San Antonio's going to do. I think you're going to see Tim Duncan be so angry about what happened. Ginobili's so angry. Of course, the big question mark is Tony Parker. He has that ankle injury. Will he play? Look, I think it was Skip Bayless who actually said it the best, and he's right. There's 2 Spurs teams. The Spurs teams with Tony Parker and the Spurs team without Tony Parker. And watch this happen. And look at any video. Watch when Tony Parker plays. The ball is in his hands 80% of the time, and he's dictating and controlling the offense. He's dribble penetrating, passing the ball out, setting players up, being a true point guard. When he's out of the game, all of a sudden there's a free flow. Ginobili's in and Patty Mills is in, and the ball is rotating around the perimeter, paying pass down to Duncan, and he's making the pass out of the post, and the ball is moving, multiple players touching it. Watch it. That's what makes the Spurs so dangerous. They're like 2 different teams depending who's on the court. And that's the way a great championship team is built. They create alternate identities based off of who's on the floor, but they play so well together and have good chemistry that they know what to do. It's incredible. And that's why I love the Spurs in this series. I think they're going to win. It may not be 6 games. It might be 7. It could be 5. I don't know, but I'm telling you, the Spurs are going to win this series. The Heat, they're a great team, but I just think the Spurs are better. The Spurs are more of a team. The Heat are just LeBron James and a trickle other players who occasionally play well. You know, it's simple as that. And I'm excited for it. I'm going to be watching every game, being a basketball fan. I think it's going to be intense. I think there's going to be some great games. I think LeBron James is going to play fantastic. I think Dwayne Wade's going to do a good job. I think Chris Bosh is going to do his thing. I think everybody's going to do their thing. But when it comes straight down to it, the Spurs in 6. There you have it. So we'll see about that. Because I've been right a lot in this, and I've also been wrong a lot, but I was right. I picked the 2 teams. So that's all I'm going to say, and that's how I'm going to end this video. Spurs in 6. Look out for the next NetsBoy. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Next NetsBoy might come in a week or so. Who the hell knows? Till then, if there's any other Nets news, you'll probably see a NetsBoy video about that, but until then, this is NetsBoy. Picking the Spurs in 6 and signing off.